Did you get whoopings when you were a kid? Some people, I can tell they never got a belt to their hide. And some kids probably didn't need that because it was enough for them to know that you were disappointed in them. My kids will not only see the belt, but they will feel it. Now, some people believe that this is abuse. But how I see it is either the cops are going to whoop them, the judge is going to whoop them, or Big Bubba's going to whoop them, or somebody's going to whoop that child when they're not a child. And who's going to have to explain to a judge if they are in juvenile court, how did he get this way? Me. I will have to sit there and explain to that judge that I let my kid do whatever the hell he wanted, or she, and I never... And now I'm paying for it. Now, I'm not going to whoop my kids for every little infraction that they do. That's the evangelical parents that beat their African and other adopted children to the point where they died, but yet they claim that gay parents are a threat to the kids. And yet a priest or a reverend something says that kids could be the seducers, and I don't understand all that because I feel that that's disgusting and that priest should never, you know what, maybe he's in the right line of work, but as far as I'm concerned, anybody who would say something like that should not even be in the priesthood. But then again, you got a bunch of closeted men living in a castle out in the middle of fuck Egypt, so you know what, that's kind of a comment that I wouldn't expect or would expect from somebody on ETWN. Jumping back to On the Tracks, I don't believe in child abuse. I don't. I don't believe that spankings are child abuse either, because I got them and I turned out well. My little brothers and sisters could have got them a little more than I did because I really didn't need them all that much. But then again, my parents were young parents, and you know they were just doing what they felt was best, even if that was whooping me after the little ones, which now. Please, after a while, we got sick and tired of it. My sister and I, we said, we're sick and tired of being whooped after them. They know what they're doing. We got whooped for that, but we didn't get whooped afterwards for them. They got the whoopings then because of the fact that, yes, I know I'm the oldest, but I am not their father. So who would have had to explain it to a judge? Not me, because I'm not their fucking father. Even though I basically raised them, you know, my little brothers and sisters. And sometimes when my mom would say, I don't even talk to them like that, I'm like, well, yeah, because they listen to you. And sometimes I had to punch the hell out of my little brothers and sisters because they didn't. That is the role of a spare parent, because I'm the oldest. And I had to prove it. But physical punishment has its place in discipline. Physical punishment sometimes when they're a teenager and you're telling them, sometimes you're going to have to get out in the backyard and throw a couple of blows at them. And I'm not, you know what, this is old school parenting, yes, but how many of them old school parents had kids shooting up the neighborhood and had a James Holmes in it? You may look at me as a terrible human being or whatever else because I'm going to whoop my kids, but I also have another thing, creative discipline. And this is what I believe in too. Because there are ways that you can punish your kids without laying a belt on their hide. Everything in their room, take it out. Just leave the dresser. They're not going to have a computer in their room. We're going to have the family computer. Maybe one family computer here, another family computer there running off the internet. No way. They're not going to have laptops in their rooms. The first time I had a laptop, I was like, what, 24? And I'm seeing kids with laptops now. Please. My kids are not going to have no dang laptop. Maybe you want a laptop, you need to go to college and get a laptop. That's the only place you're getting one. What else? Yeah, just banish them to their room and take everything out. That's the best way, because they're bored, you know. There's nothing that kills a teen spirit like boredom. And my kids are not going to have iPods. More than likely, they'll probably have a minute phone or whatever. But I'm going to get one where when the minutes go, They're done. Like, when the minutes go, it's done. I don't know about them having an iPod. Like, if they pay for it, they can have an iPod. But I will take that joker away and lock it in a lockbox somewhere. You know, those are the different things. But if I keep telling them the same thing after the same thing after the same thing, okay, I'm done talking. Pat, 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 pat. I'm going to tear that ass up. Because I'm sick and tired of people saying, I don't whoop my kids. I don't whoop my kids. And then when they turn like 6 and 7, you see them cussing. And that's a lot about the parents. I'm sorry. But them young parents today, like 18, 19, you know, first of all, you're still a girl, okay? You're not even a woman yet. I'm sorry. Some of them young parents, you know, they woman up. You know, some of them young dads, they man up. But most of them don't even know their ass from a hole in the wall, and then they're gonna think they're gonna raise a kid right. And they say that gay parents are bad for children, but then again, we don't have accidents. No kid is an accident, but no kid is. A kid for a gay or lesbian couple is not unplanned, and the court has to get involved no matter what, and social services have to get involved no matter what, and yet people think that we're bad for children somehow. In some fucked up universe, we're bad for children. But yet we have these young parents who are sitting there, want to be their kid's friend. I'm not your friend. Your friend ain't gonna put a boot up your ass. So that's my whole thing is, I'm not going to run roughshod over my kids, but my kids will know the boundaries. Like, every relationship is built upon proper boundaries. And if you don't have them with your kids, I'm pretty sure you ain't got them elsewhere.